Did you hear on the news about the man in Minnesota who defended himself against an armed robber in his own home? Of course you didn't hear about it, because the mainstream media won't cover stories like that. They're cowards. It's against their liberal agenda. The mainstream media sits there in Obama's pocket, moving their jaws to the beat of the puppet strings pulled by the left, not thinking for themselves, not looking at the facts, ignoring the good of the people in our own country. Guns save lives. There's no two ways about that. For women, we defend ourselves with firearms over 200,000 times a year against sexual abuse. Guns in general, well, they're used 80 times more often to save a life than to take one. And guess how many felons say they wouldn't mess with an armed victim? 60%. 6 out of 10 felons wouldn't do it because they know they could die if they tried. In Minnesota, 1 out of every 19 eligible adults has a permit to carry a firearm. What kind of stupid criminal would pull a gun and try to commit a crime there? Well, why aren't we doing this everywhere? Why don't Democrats admit that guns keep us safer? Guns deter criminals. Guns aren't the problem when violence happens. People are the problem. A state representative in Minnesota by the name of Pat Garofalo said it best. He said, "A loss of life is a tragedy, but when a criminal pulls a gun, they risk ending their life. Concealed carry works." And that's my final point. You can always reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. And if you liked the show, send me an email at oann.com/contact. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, for an all-new episode of Tipping Point. And until then, have a great night.